Hello, this is your friendly neighbor Dr. Jimmy128 and I'm going to bring to you game 3 of this exciting Zencraft finals between the red Zerg Jabito, MskiJabito, and the pink Zerg, MskiEnder Pink, such a pretty color. Anyways, if you guys didn't see game 1, game 2, check them out before checking this game because those were really great games showcasing the skill, the level of skill these two Pinoy grandmasters have attained in this wonderful game of StarCraft 2. And there's a little bit of background once more if you're just tuning in. This is MskiEnder, of course, part of the Mineski clan, a very prominent clan in Manila. They started out, I believe, with Dota or Dota, as many of you guys know, and they have now transitioned over to StarCraft 2. Jabito also, of course, from Clan Mineski, he started his gaming career, I believe, with various games, and then Dota, as many of you guys like to pronounce it, back here in the Philippines. And he also waited for StarCraft 2. They decided to retire a bit from Dota, or Dota, however you like to pronounce it, and basically started playing StarCraft 2, and they are one of the prominent clans here in the Philippines. They have the best of the best players, and they are our example here from the other regions, and we are doing our best to emulate them. You know, we look up to them, most especially Jabito. So yes, this is going to be on Zelnaga Caverns, one of my favorite maps. It's just a very standard map. You have about 4 expansions, which will give you very nice long games. And it looks like Jabito now is moving out with Zerglings. Ender just now getting his spawning pool though. Will Ender have enough to defend? He does not have a spine crawler on the way. Ender may be caught off guard here with these 6 Zerglings. Jabito decided to go for the early pool. Jabito is looking to go for the drones instead, trying to do as much economic damage as possible. It will take him almost forever to take out a building, so why not go for the drones and prevent any further, economy. And as you can see, at the drone count, Ender is slowly falling. However, Ender's Zerglings have now come out. Jabito is trying to flood in more Zerglings, but looks like Ender may be able to hold off with the drones and the Zerglings, but Ender is losing so much mining time. Looking at the income tab, Ender is not making anything. Oh, and this is actually Jabito's spine crawler. Goodness me, I didn't see that. So it's like this spine crawler now for Jabito is gonna take out the spine crawler for Ender. Ender now trying to destroy the spine crawler of Jabito, and excellent work there. So wow, I didn't actually notice that was Jabito's spine crawler. I apologize, I am embarrassed. However, going back to the income tab, Ender is still ahead by 1 drone, but he has lost a lot of valuable mining time. Jabito now has a lot more minerals stored up, and Ender hasn't been mining for quite some time. However, here come more Zerglings for Ender, trying to pressure the drone line, trying to take out as many drones as possible, and prevent any, delay the mining, which is very crucial now in this game, because Ender is now behind by 2 harvesters. Jabito up by 2, of course he's up by 2, duh. But Jabito now looking to pull back his Zerglings. He does see that Ender now is trying to apply more pressure, is the one that's going to apply pressure here with around, I believe this is 7 Zerglings here from Ender. Yes, 7 Zerglings, and Jabito only has 4, and he has 2 in the with very low life. However, the spine crawler here for Jabito is about to come out. However, the Zerglings now for Ender are trying to go for the drones. Jabito now wisely pulling away his drones. His Zerglings now are trying to tank any damage from Ender's Zerglings. The Queen is doing as much damage as he can, but however, he may be able to snipe the Queen. No! The spine crawler comes up for Jabito, and Ender now being forced to I'm sorry, Ender's drones, the Zerglings all dying. It's really hard to notice the difference between red Zerglings and pink Zerglings. The color thing is, it's a few shades off. And it's going back to the income tab. Ender has now caught up in drones. However, does he he has currently no queen, and Jabito now does have one, so he'll be able to produce more lava. However, the queen now spawning out for Ender. Ender looking to go for a Roach Warren, and Jabito once again going for Banelings. So he's just rallying all these things up here, looking to do another Baneling bust. This could be the decisive build here. I mean, this build has been very effective for Jabito. However, Ender, um, using his buildings and placing them in great sim city here from Ender, he'll be able to funnel the Zerglings and the Banelings. So they won't have direct access. They'll be funneled through this little hole, and this queen can block that no problem. However, Jabito now has four. He has four Banelings, and he's flooding in more Zerglings. Ender, I don't know if Ender can hold this up. Here come the Banelings. They're going to explode on the drones. No, the Banelings now are chasing the drones. The drones are left for dead. And Jabito taking out a lot of drones right there. And the drones, no, the drones were pumping up as they were running away. The Zerglings now trying to do as much damage as possible. Though Jabito's forces have been destroyed, the damage has been done. Ender is now behind once more in the worker count and the income. So very nice pressure there from Jabito, but Ender still staying alive. He is not giving up on this match. He does not want to go down 2-1 against Jabito. And it's like these two overlords are chasing each other. Come here, my love. No, I cannot love you. But why? Never mind. So it's like Ender now using these roaches to block the ramp. Jabito is producing more Zerglings, getting a Roach Warren himself. Speed is on the way, and he's spreading his creep just a little bit. However, none of these players have decided to expand. It's going to be one base versus one base Zerg. So very high ZVZ right here. Who says ZVZ is boring? Goodness gracious. This match has been nothing but really exciting now. But however, we are now entering into the macro stages of the game. Ender now trying to macro, however, but Jabito is looking to apply more pressure. Ender though does see it. These roaches should be enough to block the way. The Spine Crawler should provide enough support. But Jabito is producing 4 roaches. It looks like he's going to attack right here. However, the lair for Ender has not yet completed. It's completed now. Let's see which. I'm sorry, that was the larva. Spawn larva over here. I'm sorry. So the lair is not yet complete. What tech path will Ender go to or decide to, follow? We shall see. The Spine Crawler now moving up to a better position right here. And looks like this is a pretty tense moment between both players. Jabito has amassed a rather menacing army of roaches. Ender only has 5 roaches. Looking at the units, Jabito has 10 Zerglings and 12 roaches, while Ender has only 5 roaches and a couple of Spine Crawlers. Ender has only been making drones until this point because he really needed to catch up in the economy. That was due to the excellent mineral harass there from Jabito, and now Ender going for a Spire. Now if Ender can hold on and hold off Jabito's forces for this Spire to come out, and his millies, he should be able to have about 6 by the time this Spire pops out. 4, 5, or 6. If Ender can hold on before Jabito's forces get there or kill him, he does stand a chance. But here comes Jabito with this menacing army of roaches. We have 18 roaches here. 18 roaches here from Jabito. 8 more Zerglings are on the way. Looks like Jabito will be deciding to go for Zerglings all the way. Let's see what he decides to create. And okay, we do have 4 mutas now coming up for Ender. However, Jabito is going to push up with all these roaches and all these Zerglings. The roaches here are going to take the brunt of the damage from the Spine Crawlers and the Zerglings. These mutalisks should be spawned. They're over halfway done. However, will this be? Is this gonna be too late for Ender? Jabito now running the Zerglings into the middle. The roaches are taking out all the buildings, trying to take out the Roach Warren. However, here comes the mutalisks. The mutalisks have now spawned. Jabito now has to destroy as many buildings as possible, but Ender GG's. Ender GG's and taps because he does. Yeah, he GG's. Wow, I am speechless. I am at a loss for words. Though Ender did have his Mutalisk up and about, but this wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire army or any reinforcing units to prevent his entire base from going down. So that was excellent pressure, excellent attacking, excellent aggressiveness there from Jabito. And Jabito now goes up 2 games to 1. Whew, I need to take a break. Anyways, that was game 3. And let's move on to game 4. Your friendly neighbor, Dr. Jimmy, signing off.